Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cigar Reviews. Today we are going through and looking at some stuff I got from the Cigar of the Month Club. Let's check it out, shall we? All right, so listen, this is cool. I did this last year as well. My wife got me this for Christmas, I think. And I had it, I think, all year last year. I think she got me a year-long subscription. It's called cigarmonthclub.com. And they find these pretty good cigars, and they do their own write-up on them, which is pretty cool. And honestly, most all of these I have never had before. So I don't think I've ever had a cigar from their Cigar of the Month Club, which is pretty exciting to me. And I actually still remember several of them from last year. There was a Cohiba, I believe, that was just freaking phenomenal. And you can find that review on the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, well, gosh dang it, what are you waiting for? This is the most fun place to be right here. We smoke cigars all day. My gosh, man. Anyway, today we're going to look at this Hoyo de Monterrey Epicure Selection. Let's check it out. So like I say, what I like about this is I'm not scrolling on the phone. I'm not doing anything. It's all right here, which is great. There we go. All right, I'm going to read this first. I don't want to miss out on any of this cigar. It's not the biggest one. So listen, the Hoyo de Monterrey Epicure Selezione, number 2. Started in 1865, the Hoyo de Monterrey is one of the oldest and most respected brands on the market today. The Hoyo de Monterrey Epicure Selezione was created to pay homage to all those enduring traditions and legacies. Hailing from STG, Danlí, Honduras, this smoke was created with the proprietary blend of Cuban seed Honduran tobaccos. On the outside, expect a handsome Honduran wrapper leaf, followed by Honduran Habano binder, and filled with tobacco. Really? Oh, filler tobacco. I'm like, they're going to tell me it's filled with tobacco? Sorry, it's bleeding through a little bit with this light. With nearly flawless construction, the Epicure Selezione will lend medium to full-bodied notes of earth, toast, cedar, and nuts with hints of spice. Pair this smoke with a bold red blend. So they have this nice little chart down here also that says some extra information. And this is a Robusto, 4.9 by 5.0, strength number 8 out of 10, Honduran, origin country of course, 94 point. And oh, they even have a price on here. So they sell a full pack of 20 for $155. I appreciate all this. So obviously they sell cigars, and you join the club, and you find what you like and you buy it from them, and that's how they make some money. So pretty cool. I see one right there that's a $218 for 20. So we'll check that out this week too. Not to be a Cigar of the Month Club hater or anything, but maybe we should see what these sell for on Cigar International. What do you say? Sounds good to me. Okay, great. This is a long, it's a long name here to type in. All right. Wow. Okay. They are on Cigar International. Sometimes these Cigar of the Month Club cigars, they're actually pretty hard to find. Box of 20, 143. So where are we at here? Da-da-da-da. 155. That's not bad. I'm not going to hate for $8 more. That's legit. And this says, I mean, they all say like 20% off on Cigar International. So I think they just mean like what it would sell in a humidor, maybe. I don't know. Let me make sure. Yeah, the same size and everything. So, oh, that's cool. That's a pretty good deal. It's almost 5 stars out of 50 on there. By the way, in case you wondered. Do you ever have a cigar that you light and immediately, like while you're lighting it, you know you like the cigar? That's this. Immediately, no, I like it. It's right up my alley. It's a serious cigar. It's got power to it. It just has a great mouthfeel. It has substance on the palate. It's a very complex mix of flavors. I'm almost getting some like charcoal, charred barrel, charred cedar. There's almost a char coming through. But I don't see anything to where they purposefully did that. And it does say notes of earth. And it does say toast and cedar. So I could see how that would equate to charcoal. I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. I know some people recently commented and asked me about cedar and spice. And I know I'm not a huge cedar fan. And of course, when they said cedar and spice, I'm like, freaking here we go again, man. But this is not anything like I expected it to be from the description. It is very complex. It's really more like a complex wine. It's there's a word on the tip of my tongue, and I'm going to reserve it until I get a little bit further in, because I don't throw it out lightly. It has like just a hint of saltiness on the wrapper, just a hint, maybe salty sweetness or an acidity that just balances it out so well. It is one of the most complex and most balanced cigars I can remember. And that says a lot. And I love complexity and I love balance. I hate one-dimensional cigars. This is like 8-dimensional. It truly is, I want to say, a culinary masterpiece, because it's like a very complex bite of food. You have so many different things going on, but it all pairs so well together. It's pretty impressive. The smoke is even light. It is very unique, very unique. I might have to buy a box of these, to be honest with you. I do not discover a lot of new loves in my life, and this might be one of them. It is excellent. I could see a little bit, I think they said nuts. There's just like a hint of peanut or macadamia and hazel. It's not the punchiness of peanut, but it's that almost like a little bit green, the vegetal nuttiness, and how nuts would have a specific acidity, and that's how this is partially balanced. If this cigar was a meal, I would be so full afterwards. It just checks so many boxes. It's like a 12-course meal. It's a 12-course meal in a tiny capsule. I can't help it. I've never done this. I have to just lay back and relax. This is ridiculous. Whew, the stress is rolled off of me. And this doesn't happen very often. Wow. I'll get back up in a minute, I promise. Wow. This is nice. This is nice. This is literally, this is taking me away to a different place. Wow. This has maybe happened to me once or twice in my life. I'll get out, I promise. I'm not going to do the whole review back there, guys. I wouldn't do that to you. I respect you way too much. Wow. I said wow a lot. This is good. Oh, this is great. Normally I just, you know what I do. Normally I hotbox the crap out of these things because it's just so one-dimensional. I'm just waiting for a change. Just hurry up. Let's see. Any change? Does anything happen? It's so linear. Blah, blah, blah. I am nursing this thing because I want to savor every single tiny puff. Wow. That's nice. That is nice. I'm sure some people are thinking, man, is this a company a sponsor or something? This guy is ridiculously in love with this cigar. Please sponsor me. Please sponsor me. Hoyo de Monterrey Epicure Seleccione number 2. Call me. Call me. I will take this sponsorship any day. Man, that's good. That's good. Listen. I love fine wine. I love fine wine. I'll put this up there with a lot of really good bottles of wine with how excited I am and how they make me feel. Wow. I'm impressed. This is great. I gotta see what Cigar International had to say about this. Is it the same description or what? Pretty much the same thing. Wow. So good. So good. This person said, I want a box around at all times. I'm sorry, I have barely described this cigar. I am in another world right now. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm in another world right now. That's great. That is great. I would be terrified to smoke these all day, every day. I would be terrified to get used to this level of perfection, this level of complexity. I would be terrified. If this was my new normal, my new standard, I would be screwed. I'm looking for words to describe this experience. And I've not ever come across a cigar quite like this. It is so complex that it is somewhat undescribable. My palate is so clean afterwards. There has to be a specific pH or acidity that just leaves no bitterness, no cigar smoke, bitterness. It is something else. My mouth after a puff is just satiated with sweetness, not overpowering at all. A very complex, very balanced, slight aura of sweetness, followed by just a hint of that vegetal nuttiness. Very interesting. So smooth. So freaking smooth. Wow. You know what? I don't dabble in quantum physics, but this cigar is making me want to. I just want to go solve an impossible math equation. I want to build something with cold fusion. I think literally my IQ went up 15 points. It's so complex. It's awakening the creativity and the intellect centers of my brain, because my brain cannot wrap itself around these flavors. And I'm not exaggerating. Literally, this is very unique. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very interesting. It's changing a little bit, just a hint of bitterness, but it's not bad. It's in a good way. It's not off putting. It's still neutralized, it's still balanced. Oh, man. Interesting thought just came into my head. That last smoke before you go in the grave, what's it going to be? I want to hear yours in the comment section, but this is This is on a short list. This is on a short list. It really is. It might just save my life. It might awake my senses so much that I discover a cure for whatever is killing me. Very interesting. Even the getting a slight numbness on my top lip. Even the lip flavors are very unique. Everything is very unique. And I love unique things. Wow. The word I was searching for, well, the word I had on the tip of my tongue early into the review, I think can be applied here. The word is fabulous. This cigar, in my opinion, is fabulous. Truly. Truly, I almost want to say iconic. I mean, this is nothing I've ever heard of. Something that came in a sampler pack of a cigarmonthclub.com. Shout out to them because I've discovered a lot of cigars that I love from this place. They really have done a great job. And they bring unique things. Wow. Well, guys, I think it's time for me to have a little alone time with this cigar, to let that chair sink back, and for all my worries to wash away, which is what this is allowing me to do. And that does not happen very often. So I'm going to capitalize on that while I have the opportunity. Hoyo di Monterrey Epicure Selezione. Possibly the cigar I want to smoke on my deathbed. Whew. Did not see this review coming. Wow. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I really appreciate every single viewer from the bottom of my heart. If you like the channel, please subscribe. It really helps me get on here and do this on my busy days. It motivates me. I love the comments. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Have a great night from the Cigar Reviews.